so we're here for the Division 2 4SG dual comp, and I'm pretty sure is it $100 up for grabs for the winner of this?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it is. Yeah, so a fairly decent prize for Division 2 comp. And we got Grrrdian coming up against Nervzzz, and who would you expect to win, Cam? By the way, this is Fraze, commentating with his brother, Cam.
I would back in, I don't know, it's a tough choice. I know Nervzzz is more of the dueling type, like he actually plays a lot more duel, but I know Grrrdian has real strong aim, so it'll be interesting to see who wins. I'm
going to put my money on Nervzzz.
Yeah,
I'm definitely saying that I reckon Nervzzz will take this. I've played Nervzzz a couple of times, and I feel like he's becoming quite a decent player actually. Whereas I played Grrrdian, I know it was a while ago, but I didn't really feel like he knew what he was doing. Hopefully he's improved since then. He must have if he's making the grand final. So hopefully it's an entertaining series and close games. I'm definitely tipping Nervzzz to take.
What's your ritual, Fraz?
Don't worry, but it's not good for stream.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so the first map's going to be Hectic here, which I believe was Grrrdian's, no, Nervzz's pick rather. So who would you think would take this? I know Nervzz's has been playing a bit, but Grrrdian, with his strong aim, it should be a close game.
Yeah, I'll definitely say that Nervzz's has been playing this quite a bit because I look at his match history. Even though he deleted me from friends for Wanker because he didn't want the lag to affect him. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna say that I think Nervzz's will probably take this map by about 5 or 6 kills, I'd say. But yeah, it'd be definitely interesting, and obviously coming into a big series, best of 5, you definitely want to win the first map, because then, especially if it's your map, because then you don't really want to go down 2-0, best of 5 series, as I found out the other day. It's pretty tough to come back.
Yep, we're just waiting for the place ready up, and I have, so takes away on spawns, Faz.
Yeah. And I'll just be following Nervzz's later, see what it is. And Nervzz's is spawned at the rail, so he should be able to do some damage on the red and then get to Mega, but he's just a bit of fail movement maybe, a little bit of Nervzzz, but it hasn't turned out too bad for him as he's managed to get all 3 of the main weapons, and he should be able to do some damage on Grrrdian while he's grabbing the LG, and he does. So, but Grrrdian with some strong LG, so he should be able to take this next red, and then Nervzzz will be on the plus back and hit a nice rocket, but does end up dying. So the next red will be up in a second. Nervzzz might be able to get there quick with a good spawn.
He does, and they're both on reasonably low health, but Grrrdian having the advantage in having all 3 weapons obviously takes the fag to the railgun. But he's on low health, so he in fact blows himself up and kind of go for a shot through the hole, I think. So Nervzz's 200 health, and he dealt some good damage, so Grrrdian really on the back foot now. But he eats a rocket. That's just poor dodging. I think maybe he's a bit nervous. I mean, when you watched him in that first initial fight, his LG was sort of going everywhere. He wasn't really aiming too well, so I suppose he's a bit nervous. He said he was nervous, so yeah. And Grrrdian with a bit of misaim, really he shouldn't have let Nervzzz get out of there, but he does hit the rail to make it 2-0.
And just let me put up the items. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright. So we got Megas actually sitting there right now. I might see Nervzzz be able to get this. No, Grrrdian is going to get it, but he'd probably give up the red. Oh, a nice rocket. I think it would have been good of Nervzzz to maybe go for a bit of a riskier move and jump for the red. And in my opinion, he definitely would have got it. And at least then, even if he does die, he's not letting Grrrdian get a bit of control, which he does have now. Although it is quite equal stacks, Grrrdian's definitely in a better position. Oh, but nice rocket from Nervzzz. On a big midi, and with the red up in 4 seconds, he should be able to grab it before. Oh, but Grrrdian with a good spawn. I think it would have served Nervzzz better if he had stayed on the podium, and then he had to just stand, because I really think that's a strong position. Although some people think that if you're on the red too early, then you're in a bit of trouble. But Grrrdian does pick up the Mega, and Nervzzz maybe going a bit too late, and he should have gone in a bit earlier.
Yeah, I think he made a definite mistake there. Two mistakes in that passage of play. One was not waiting on the red, because you know it takes longer for the rockets to get there. The red would have been up. And the second one was a mistiming of Mega. He needed to go much earlier, and then if he didn't go earlier, then not at all. So, you know, he gave Grrrdian the Mega and died. That's pretty much the worst thing he could have done.
Yeah, and Grrrdian's come out to a bit of a lead now, so 6-1, so you'll probably expect him to maybe try and push for another frag, maybe 2, which he's doing now, and then probably try and slow it up, so that the momentum of the game is still in his favour. And anyway, strong LG on Nervzzz, so I'd have to say that Grrrdian's looking in a strong position to take this match.
Yeah, and full stack nearly, 180, 180. You know, Nervzzz waiting around on yellow. Neither of these guys' item awareness has been that great, but I think Grrrdian's definitely had the edge on that. I mean, a lot of the time Nervzzz was only a second too late, but I suppose that's all it takes. You know, Grrrdian did take a lot of damage there, so he's down to 160 health, and he misses the jump, so Nervzzz could take this fight. They're pretty equal on stats, but I think big LG as Nervzzz tried to get to the red armor. So as Grrrdian tried to get to the red armor. So Mega is up. I think Nervzzz would do well just to back off to it. But no, instead he didn't, and he let Grrrdian get it. So there goes the stack advantage that he had. So, you know, that's just a mistake by Nervzzz. He should have known that the Mega was up, and he didn't, and he might pay the price. But wrong weapon choice by Grrrdian, really. He had the rocket launcher out when he should have had the lightning gun out, and then Nervzzz has managed to make it 7-2 with this red coming up in a few seconds.
And Nervzzz again, just backing off at the wrong time. If he had to stack around for 2 more seconds, then he definitely would have been able to get that. And now he's stuck in the Mega pit, which is not where you want to be with 19 health and the Mega not up in 7 seconds. And he does pay full price for it, so, and a little bit of rage maybe from him. So there's 2 seconds till Mega, and I'd have to say that Grrrdian's in a good position to take it unless he cops a midi here, which he doesn't. And he's, I don't know when he gets, but he's not, again, he thinks that the red's up first, and he is going to back off the Mega now. And then we got the RA up in 2 seconds, and probably see Grrrdian take it. Although Nervzzz is a strong LG, but he backs off again, and at this stage in the game, he really needs to get like a kill and get some control. So maybe it would have been good enough for him to stick around there, even if and risk the chance of dying. And with 15 seconds up before any item, you have to say that Grrrdian with a gun advantage and a stack advantage probably take a couple more frags.
Good rockets from Nervzzz though, and he has a railgun. That rail would have killed him, and another rail still will kill Grrrdian. Even though he's picked up the red, a rail still will kill Grrrdian, so that would have been a really crucial rail to have hit, because he would have lost 180 health for the price of one single 80 damage rail, and he would have been able to get the Mega as well, but you know, he missed it. And it's just been, a few times it's been a matter of seconds in it for both players really, waiting around on the red, going into Mega. A few times they've just had those 1 or 2 seconds too early, 1 or 2 seconds too late, and it's really starting to cost them.
Yeah, definitely, and Nervzzz was a nice rail, but the problem is he's all well and good to do all this damage, but if he's not getting any items, which he hasn't been, he's still going to be in a lot of trouble. And if he would have quickly go through the telly and get the Mega, but Grrrdian sees it, so that's a bit unfortunate. And we got the RA up in 9 seconds, and unless Nervzzz can hit some big rockets, if he hits some good ones, but not really great, and Grrrdian will take this, and yeah, I can't see Grrrdian really losing this, so he'll probably take, and with 2 big rockets, probably see maybe a forfeit soon. It might be good for Nervzzz to just forget about this map and get on to the next one, because he hasn't, I must say, from what I've seen of him, he hasn't been playing overly well today, or at least in this map. So it'll be interesting to see if he can come back.
Yeah, I think this map is definitely over, yeah. Even with 4 minutes to go, it is hectic, but I don't see a comeback of any sort, let alone a 14 frag, 13 frag comeback. So, you know, the next map is T7, so yeah. This was Nervzz's pick, so, you know, like you said, you don't want to lose your own map, but Nervzzz has done that, and he's done that quite comprehensively, lost this map. And, you know, the scoreline really does flatter Grrrdian a bit. I mean, it was a lot closer than the scoreline suggests. A few items here and there, and Nervzzz might have even taken this map, but, you know, I suppose that's just how it goes.
Yeah, definitely, and, in a best of 5, obviously, it means you can really afford to maybe lose 1 map that you maybe should have won, even 2, depending on how well you're playing on the other maps. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if Nervzzz can come back on C7. I'm not sure of how good he is on that map. I've never played him. I've never played Grrrdian on it either. And because it's, I would have said that Nervzzz would have won this match. So I have to say maybe Grrrdian is definitely now the favourite to take this series, obviously, after this comprehensive win.
Yeah, so basically just junk time now for the next 2.5 minutes. Nervzzz has managed to get himself a couple of frags, but, you know, too little too late, I'd say. Should get a third frag here. And Mega is available for him, so I think that's just been the problem. So if I bring up the item pickup tabs, yeah, 2 pickups of red and 3 pickups of Mega compared to Grrrdian's 14 and 9. And that wasn't even through Grrrdian's good item play, that was just through the fact that Grrrdian had the stack at the time the items were up. It wasn't like he'd done any spectacular moves to allow him to get those items, it was just he was there at the right time a few times. Nervzzz was there a few seconds too late, etc, etc.
Yeah, and if you look at the accuracy tabs, they're quite similar with around about 30 LG and around about almost 40 rails, both players, so you can't really say that the aim was, although he might have been hitting the shots definitely really important at the time, but his overall aim for the game hasn't been spectacular, so you have to put it down to a little bit of misfortune on Nervzz's part and also a little bit of clutch play by Grrrdian at time.
Yeah, so what are your predictions for the Div 1 comp phrase? Who do you think is going to take that out?
I have to say, well, with the double elim, I'm not sure about the format for that if there's only one prize. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to hate on you for that, Nick, because, I don't know, apparently I'm still in the comp, and I don't really think that's right since I lost, and like, there's only one prize, so I don't really think I should, but definitely I'd have to say Vent's definitely favourite, and I have to be surprised if Zlor could beat him. I'll just put it like that, I'd be surprised if Zlor could beat him.
Yeah, I think you're right, but I think, oh, Grrrdian calls the GG.
In some rules, I'm going to say if you say GG first, you lose. I hate people who say GG first when they're winning. It's just cocky.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it is, I suppose.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's Grrrdian style though, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, the map ends 18-8. And Nervzzz claims the Nervzzz are gone. That's usually the case after the first map. You know, you look at how Fraze played against Zlor, and you know, he played atrociously on the first map, and then he sort of got his act together, so let's hope Nervzzz can sort of do that.
I really think that Nervzzz has just got to slow it down and not really playing the Grrrdians. I mean, Grrrdian obviously not being the most experienced dueler, they definitely try and take the game to Nervzzz and be aggressive, I'd say. Whereas if Nervzzz were to play smart and just play it slow, I think that he'd have more of a chance, because Grrrdian's aim is probably a little better as well. So hopefully this match definitely favours the slower player. If you look at Rafa, like, he's pretty much unbeatable in this match. So hopefully we'll have to be able to see Nervzzz play a lot better on this map and show us what he's really made of, rather than a little bit of nerves on his part and a little bit of bad luck and misfortune, I guess. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who wins this map, and I have to say that Grrrdian's looking pretty good at the moment, so my tip's on him, but definitely I'd like to see Nervzzz take it.
3, 2.
And Cam just ran us to the spawn.
Oh, sorry, I was AFK. Grrrdian's got the Mega Spawn, Nervzz's got the Red Arm Spawn, so you know that's sort of standard. You always want the players to have a fairly safe spawn. Grrrdian did delay the Mega a bit, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but it's going to be up 15 seconds after the red, so you know there's plenty of time to get over there and even pick up another yellow before you head over to the Mega after this next red. So they're going to meet there in the railgun room, and Nervzzz with the first initial good rockets should take this fight, but he's let Grrrdian back off to the red, but no, he killed him before he got to it. So yeah, Nervzzz with plenty of time to grab this, the rail, and then head over to Mega. He might be a few seconds later than he would like, but he should be able to stop Grrrdian from getting it, and he will catch Grrrdian out here. He's got much more stack, but Guardian's going to get to the red. He shoots a rocket when he definitely should have been using LG. If he had been using LG, he would have died, but he does hit a very nice rail, so, you know, he picks up the 50 bubble for himself. Guardian's definitely on the back foot. It's only 80 health. I don't think Nervzzz should have dropped there, and especially now that's just a big mistake from Nervzzz. He should have just been happy with dealing a little bit more damage, taking the red, but instead he let, you know, he let Grrrdian get the red.
Yeah, that was quite bad play by Nervzzz. He definitely should have just, after he did the initial damage and won that fight, I think he got a little bit too greedy for the kill. And a nice little rocket jump up, and he has caught Grrrdian unaware, but he does get to the Mega, and strong LG, and now Nervzzz is really in trouble on 3 HP, and he does go down, and with RA up he might get a fortunate spawn, and he does. So that's quite lucky for Nervzzz there. But we'll see what he can do with it. He should be able to go and get another yellow, get the rail, maybe come out and get a rocket launcher, and I'm not really sure what Guardian's doing. Oh, he's coming in to do some damage on the rail. But strong plasma. Yeah, follows it up with a nice rail, Grrrdian did. So, with RA and Mega up on the same time, that'll probably favour Nervzzz, because he's probably feeling a little bit hard done by, in a sense, that he really should have got the first frag, but he screwed up pretty bad, so...
Second frag.
I mean, I said the first frag there. You should have got the first frag. Oh, the second frag, yeah, my bad. Anyway, so we should see Nervzzz be able to pick up, no, it's actually Grrrdian going to pick up the yellow. And then he'll be able to cycle around to the red, and he's got good position on it, and I'm not sure that Nervzzz will be able to get in on it. Grrrdian does jump up, so it's probably a bit risky, but he does get red, and now Nervzzz is behind him, so he's got position on Mega as well. It's quite big.
Yeah, you know, there's just been a few mistakes by Nervzzz. Just tried to do that little extra bit of damage, which he didn't even end up doing, and then lose out on the Mega or the red arm because of it. It's happened 2 or 3 times this match so far, and it's really, that's the only thing that's allowed Grrrdian to have this 3-1 lead.
And Grrrdian does pick up the red, and he should be able to grab at least one more yellow before he sets up for the Mega. And then he'll be able to have 5 seconds to quickly sprint to the red, so not looking good for Nervzzz for the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 2 minutes.
I think Guardian's left the Mega in favour of the red, which is probably the right idea, but I think unfortunately for him, Nervzzz is going to head around and grab the Mega from him, and he's in fact railable, so Guardian will be well off just to sacrifice the Mega and pick up the red, which is what he did. But Nervzzz doesn't even know the Mega's up. He does turn around now and get it, but he misses the jump. He gets railed, leaves the armor. That was just a poor passage of play by Nervzzz. Again, I suppose just the major items is what he's been lacking at the moment, picking up one for free, and then doing what he should be able to do, dealing damage or picking up the other one. But he's just, I don't know, he's just made a meal of it a couple of times. He's made a few big mistakes.
And now he's pinned in there, which is definitely where you don't want to be. And he will manage to get away most likely, but it's going to give Grrrdian the red, and he's really Nervzzz. I'm not sure how much he's practiced this map, but I really thought he was a better player than this. So maybe he is a bit nervous. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's his first big comp final, and it definitely does come into you and go through your head, like, the what if I win, what if I lose, especially when there's only one prize. So it'll be interesting to see how Nervzzz can react to this, and hopefully he can come back. But at the moment, he's just letting Grrrdian pretty much bully him around to every single map.
Yeah, and Grrrdian picks up his 4th frag. And the red's not up for a long time. This yellow's about to be up, but Nervzzz has no idea about that. So Grrrdian has plenty of time to cycle around to the red. I don't think Nervzzz is going to be able to get it. So really, Nervzzz caught in no man's land a bit here. He's stuck around where he just shouldn't have. He's going to misses a mid he probably could have been able to get. And Nervzzz really got to get back off and get some yellow armors. But the one he's up, the one he's looking for isn't up. So, you know, he didn't manage to get there anyway. So Grrrdian will take that. And with red and Mega at the same time, that's good for Nervzzz. But Nervzzz, you know, just again, just sort of caught in the middle, not taking position for either item, but he should be able to get this red, and Grrrdian won't have time to come along. So after picking up the yellow, he should be able to kill Grrrdian here actually, because Guardian's first rocket was bad, and then, you know, Nervzzz picks up the kill. So the game's not over. Four frags in 4.5 minutes is pretty standard play.
That was excellent rocket. And now he should be able to grab this next red and then head around to Mega. If he's not too aggressive, he shouldn't be jumping there and he's going to die. And that's pretty bad play. He really got to use his weapon advantage more. I mean, he had the rail. I'm fairly sure that Grrrdian didn't. He probably should have stayed back at the tally. And now he's going to die and might get a fortunate spawn at the red again, and he does. But he's really, with 6 kills left, 4 minutes, he's definitely going to need to slow it down, lock down the items, and then eventually come take the fight to Grrrdian. And with the RA and Mega up at the same time, it doesn't really do well for him. And poor weapon choice again. He really should have used Plasma there, I guess. I'm not sure how strong he thinks his Plasma is, but I think that was definitely the right gun.
Yeah, but even if you notice back to 20 seconds ago, Grrrdian left the red up in favour of the Mega when it was sitting right in front of him, so I think that was a mistake by him as well. But yeah, Grrrdian's going to pick up this, and I don't think Nervzzz is going to head out for this red, so, you know, Grrrdian's going to take full map control pretty much. Nervzzz is going to jump in.
I think the way Grrrdian's playing, he's playing ultra aggressive, and I'm not sure if Nervzzz is really used to that from players who play a lot of duel, and he would duel a lot. So maybe it's really working effectively for Grrrdian the way he's playing at the moment. Because I think like that aggressive move where he went, he just charged the Mega and left the red. I don't really think that was the right move, and it did pay off though. But yeah, he's definitely playing quite well at the moment, because he is winning 11-2, and I have to say this map, Nervzzz can't pull something really special out in the next 30 seconds. If he doesn't get a kill, then this game's going to be over, if it's not already. So yeah, Grrrdian looking pretty strong to take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, definitely. And what's the third map? DM6. You know, I'd say that would favour the way Grrrdian's been playing as well. So perhaps this could be over in 3. Oh yeah, a few clutch moments. Nervzzz has made the wrong move. You know, didn't pick up the item that he should have. Didn't fall back to the item that he should have. And you know, it's really cost him this match.
I think what he's really been doing is he's just letting Grrrdian push him away from items too easy. Like, you've got to... I mean, yeah, Grrrdian might have a slightly better aim or whatever, but it's not like he's playing bloody strength or anything where he can just, like, push him away from anything just with a lightning gun or whatever. So really, I think he should have been able to stay strong in a few items, and if he had been able to stay strong in a couple of items early game, he definitely would have been in good stead to definitely take the map. But you see, you look Grrrdian, he's just rushing in. He doesn't, like... He's setting up the items, but he's not really setting traps or anything. He's just attacking the items, which is... It can work, but also at the same time, you can really hurt your opponent for doing that. I don't really think that Nervzzz has so far. Obviously, it hasn't, since he's down 11-4 in the second map. So he's definitely going to go down 2 maps to 0. So obviously, it's not impossible to come back from 2 maps if you can win 3 in a row, but... Definitely pretty hard against an opponent who's already probably playing better than you.
Yeah, and the maps haven't been really that close either, so, you know, perhaps I'd be backing Grrrdian to take this in 3, but, you know, let's see if Nervzzz can... I know he's definitely capable of beating Grrrdian. It's just if he doesn't make these 1 or 2 mistakes per map that's really been costing big mistakes too.
And I will admit, his rockets haven't been that great either. Most of the times when Grrrdian's been using LG, maybe he shouldn't have been using LG, and Nervzzz really hasn't fucked him up where he should have. That's my colourful language. But yeah, definitely, I think that his rockets have been a little bit off. Apart from that one fight in the yellow room, we haven't really seen him hit big rockets in one after the other, like he really should have been in some fights. And Grrrdian calling GG again, in my opinion, that's just wrong. He shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, I don't like that either at all. And then he says, just really, that's real cocky. I don't like that at all. Nah.
Vote now. Vote passed.
So moving on to the third map, the M6, who would you back to take this phrase? Obviously Guardian.
Definitely Guardian. Definitely Guardian. I think being an old map, if Guardian would have duelled back in the day, he definitely would have duelled a lot on this. And obviously Nervzzz would have played a lot on this when he was learning, first learning to duel. But I'd have to say with Guardian's aim being as good as it is at the moment, like he seems to be winning most of the fights, if not all of them. It's definitely going to be tough to push off the items on this map. I have to say that looking like Guardian will take this 3-0. It'll be good to see if Nervzzz could do something about that. And he does get a fairly decent spawn at the rocket launcher, so it gives him a chance to do some damage on the Mega. He doesn't do any, but he should be able to get the rail or rocket jump up to the YA. Yeah, which is it's a decent move, but without a lightning gun it can be a bit risky. But he should be able to get the rail now. Oh, but he's dropping down to LD. Fair enough, I guess, with the rocket launcher in hand. And then he should be able to back off towards the red armor there and set up for the next Mega. So
he's going to get the rail and have a shot at him though. Misses though, so that's good for him. And he gets the frag, and then Nervzzz gets the rail for free, so that's good for him. He should be able to get this and head over with plenty of time for the yellow armor. Suss out where Guardian is. He's got a railgun though.
Nervzzz should probably not go so aggressive there. Definitely. He should be just yellow. He definitely should have tried to get the yellow, then run across to the red, but he will be able to get the red, and it's just from the Mega.
Why did Guardian jump in? I think he maybe might have thought that Nervzzz was at the yellow. It didn't work out for Guardian, but Nervzzz didn't punish him like he should have. Like, you know, if you charge in like that, you should really take a lot of damage. But Nervzzz is going to set up for this Mega and should be able to get it pretty easily and have plenty of time to get over the red. But Guardian's going to have position on him on the bridge if he chooses to, but he sort of waits around. I think he thought Mega was not taken yet.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how good Nervzz's timing is, but definitely if I was in that situation, I would have delayed the red so that like they weren't so close, because 3 seconds is not really enough for you to be able to go in, hit a shot, and then follow it up and get in there. So it's enough for you to sprint to the item, but with an LD in your face, you're probably going to take a lot of damage.
But you know, Nervzzz hit the few rails and then Guardian just charged in. Probably wasn't the right move, but you know, he's hitting a lot of rails. It was a bit risky by Guardian to have charged in like that. I know he probably should have killed him. Nervzzz probably should have killed Guardian doing that, but you know, he didn't get him in the end. But Guardian did hit a string of rails, which really eliminated the stack, so they're pretty equal on stack at the moment. And the red up in a second, Nervzzz isn't aware of where Guardian is, and that's really going to cost him.
So yeah, and there, Nervzzz is trying to back away and hit the rocket when he probably should be able to try and like at least steal the red. So maybe a little bit of a mistake from him, but with Guardian on not much health, he will pick up the Mega, so it's looking like Guardian's in full control at the moment with all the guns, so he should be able to just push Nervzzz away and not let him get a rail for a couple of minutes. And if he goes for the rail now, he'll die, so he's better off to just go and get the wire, I guess.
Red armor's up, Guardian didn't. See, Nervzzz could have, if Nervzzz was quick there, he could have, I suppose, run along to the red and stolen it because Guardian was trying to do that damage on yellow armor and get a bit greedy. He would have had to be quick, but I don't know, I suppose it was possible.
Nah, it's probably not that much of a plausible move because they probably hear him coming. But yeah. Anyway, we got Mega now, and then we have the YA, and then if Nervzzz can stay strong in this next red, he'll be in a decent position. The problem is he hasn't got much gun power with only the rail, but he should be able to hold strong. But he's going to back away, which is probably a mistake because now it's let Guardian in, and yeah, he's really got to stay strong on the items, especially when you're trying to steal them. If you're going to try and steal them, and it doesn't matter if you die, then you definitely need to be standing right on it, because if you see in a situation like that, if he comes out too aggressive and tries to take too much of a defensive position without the right weaponry, then you're definitely going to be in a lot of trouble trying to defend the item. And as you saw, like he went down without really accomplishing much, apart from giving Guardian an extra frag.
Yeah, and if Nervzzz goes up there, that lift, he's probably going to die, so I don't think he will. Catches a rocket anyway, but there's not much time. There's too long to get to red, so it's too long till red's up for him to be able to back off to it. So, you know, Nervzzz is going to have a chance to kill Guardian here because he came in hoping for Mega. Grrrdian definitely made a mistake there. He definitely should have gone for the red armor and just forgotten about Mega, with it, considering the amount of health he had. But that's allowed Nervzzz to get stacked back up, and he is delaying the red. So let's see if he does it properly. Should wait another few seconds.
Should give it about 5 or 6, and he's given it 4, which is pretty good, but definitely a couple more seconds would have been pretty good there, I think. You definitely need to go and get the railgun, because that's something that you can really do a lot of damage with if they don't have it, which Grrrdian obviously doesn't, just coming off a fresh spawn after grabbing the yellow. So Nervzzz having timed this, he should be able to get the Mega. He should know the Mega's up first, and he is, and he's now going to need to sprint them. And that's just luck. That is just bullshit luck from Grrrdian. That aggression like that, I mean, at the same time, Nervzzz should have really punished aggression like that with the LG.
Should have the LG out, yeah, should have LG out.
But at the same time, it's a little bit unfortunate for Nervzzz, I have to say.
I wouldn't say it was luck, I just said that shouldn't have worked out like it did. Nervzzz should have done something about that. But yeah, Nervzzz still plenty of time to get over the red. If Grrrdian decides to drop, he'll probably die.
He's sitting here at the rail and just sitting here again. He hasn't obviously been playing much TDM hiding at the rail, because that should be bread and butter for him if he was doing that.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot, yeah.
And Nervzzz should be able to tie a game here if Grrrdian turns around for a pummel or something. But he's going to go to the rail, probably take a rail, and maybe if he... Yeah, and he hits a nice rail. So it's been the story of the day so far. Nervzzz has been in situations where he maybe should get the kill and then just got a little bit
it's up.
He should be able to get RA and then maybe get away to YA. If he can just hit one rail down and go down.
Yeah, he does. So he should be able to get the yellow armor and have plenty of time to get to Mega. But he decides to go to Mega instead because Grrrdian said, which is probably the right move if he can hold strong, and he does. So I don't know if he has enough time. He got a fortunate spawn, unlucky for Grrrdian. So he's got enough time to get to the red now, as long as Grrrdian doesn't spawn there, which he didn't. So
yeah, and a terrible spawn for Grrrdian. That's a bit unlucky that he spawned there. Pretty much the worst spawn he could have got at the time. He should be able to. Oh, and he's dropped down with the LG, and nice strong rocket from Grrrdian, from Nervzzz, and that's what he's really been lacking in his last few maps. So maybe the Nervzzz have, use of a better word, the Nervzzz have finally settled for Nervzzz. And yeah, maybe he can take this map, because he is looking pretty strong at the moment with all the items
both items
on
up
the
though.
run.
Grrrdian's going to dive on it. See if he can deal some damage from above, but he took a lot of damage and then dropped, so now he's lost his position on the yellow. That's a mistake by Nervzzz again. This is what he's been doing the whole game. Like, he's got he has the chance to deal the damage. He deals some damage, but he gets too greedy and then loses out on the yellow because of it, or the red in some other cases.
To be honest, you shouldn't really be trying to LG from above, because you give them more of your body than what you can hit, because it's really hard to LG from above unless you're like a really experienced player, and even then it's still bloody hard. So I really think that he should be trying to use the rockets from above. And Grrrdian, maybe he should have rushed in for the Mega if he knew it was up, but he went in option for the rail, and we'll probably see Nervzzz go and get the yellow as well, and he'll be in full control. And with only 2 minutes 30, I have to say Nervzzz is looking pretty good for this map, and he knows where Grrrdian is, so... And with the red armor in 6 seconds, he should be able to get it. Let's see what he does. He's in position. The rocket jumps up, which is a nice aggressive move. I'm not sure if he knew that Grrrdian didn't have the LG, but it definitely has worked out for him as he's got Mega on lockdown, and then maybe YA before the RA, so Grrrdian in a lot of trouble for this match. Yeah,
with only 2 minutes left, 3 frays down, and Nervzzz in full control, I'd back him to take it from here actually, so it could go to 4th map. Which will be good. You always want your finals to go for longer than 3 maps, you don't want to see just a whitewash. So yellow's been up for about a minute and a half now, I reckon, and no one's going to pick it up. That's mainly because Grrrdian's been sort of plus backing, making sure he didn't die, but you know, he's got to really get what he can and then sort of make a push in the next minute, I'd say. Definitely in the next 30 seconds he needs to get a frag, otherwise I'd say it'll be GG. But he's stopped.
He needs to win this Mega, and he's not gonna, and that's pretty much GG right there. I can't really see him coming back. Unless he can pull out some massive LG and the game's over, I'd say, right now. Unless Nervzzz doesn't aggressive.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, he shouldn't be doing that. He should just be plus backing at this point. He's just wasting time, because Grrrdian won't have the right guns to be able to keep him at bay. And he should just forget about this red armor if I was Nervzzz and just go for the YA. Grrrdian's just sussing out where he is. He's going to be forced to go and get the RA, I'd say Grrrdian was. So Nervzzz should really just plus back, and he shouldn't really try to engage in a serious fight.
Hasn't got a rail.
If Nervzzz would have just camped at the railgun, he'd be in a pretty good spot, I reckon, because it's hard to get up there without taking a lot of damage.
So he's just got to suss out where he is and avoid him. But he eats a rail. Fortunately for him, he can eat another rail. So I'd say with 3 frags down in 35 seconds, Nervzzz should be able to hold it. And he's out of good position, which is the railgun, obviously. So if he just sort of camps around here, I don't think Nervzzz, Guardian's really going to be able to find him. So I'd say this is going to be the map to Nervzzz. It's GG from here. Even if he does find him, he's still not going to get 3 frags in 20 seconds. He has heard him, but, you know, too little too late. It doesn't matter. And our Guardian will call GG first. Let's see. Let's see if he does. No, he didn't. He did. Finally, with a smile. Cheeky little smile. Don't think he's too happy about that one. But, you know, that'll be good for Nervzz's confidence and going into ZTN. I know Nervzzz is pretty strong and I've played him a few times. He's actually pretty good. So, let's see if this can go to the 5th and final map.
Vote now. Vote passed.
I gotta go in half an hour, so hope this doesn't go too long.
Okay, well the game's good.
Yeah.
Only 20 more minutes worth of game.
Prepare to fight.
So it's ZTN. I'll take over the spawns.
2, 1.
Guardian gets the red armor spawn, Nervzzz gets the mega spawn, but he has led up. He should have picked up the mega first on the way past, and then he wouldn't have taken that rail. But, you know, that's how it went. So 140, 100 to Guardian, and 140, 75 to Nervzzz. So stacks are pretty equal. Let's see if we can get this next red armor, which is up in 6 seconds. Nervzzz is sort of taking an interesting position. I think he's happy just to take this yellow armor first. And Guardian doesn't even know the red's up, so, you know, that's a poor play by him as well. So that's really terrible play by Guardian. He should definitely be picking up the red that he picked up first. And he does a huge amount of damage with LG. I think he came across that kill. He didn't set that up, he came across it. You know, picking up it on 25 seconds, he got the opening spawn on. He should know it's up on 25 seconds, but he just chose to go to the yellow armor, so that's very interesting by him.
It is quite interesting to see what he did there, and let's see if he can get the next red, and he does, but Nervzzz should be able to link up 2 yellows here if he's smart, and he will, so stack's quite equal. In fact, Nervzzz with a little bit of spawn health, with a little bit of advantage actually. Only thing is he doesn't have really is the railgun, which in this next fight over the mega won't really mean much, but no, Nervzzz is just going to let him have it. Yeah. So with the red up in 5 seconds, see a rail fight over it. Let's see if Nervzzz can hit a couple of shots.
He chooses to back off the yellow armor, which is probably the right move. I mean, you never really want to take a fight over someone who's got all the guns at the grenade launcher. It's the better position, really. Guardian fails an aggressive rocket jump. It probably would have been better if he did fail it, because he probably would have caught a rocket if he. So that's like probably a mistake by Guardian, and yeah, he did get a bit lucky that he did fail the rocket jump. So Nervzzz is going to get this red armor for free, because Guardian's just going to trade it for mega, which is obviously a mistake. If you're in control, you want to have both. So bottom yellow's up, Nervzzz hits a shot that backs away the wrong armor. LG fight, they come off pretty equal stacks, but Guardian doesn't have the health bubbles to back off onto, and you know, that's how it goes. Too much aggression from Guardian. Underestimated how much health Nervzzz had. So Nervzzz should be able to hit this rail, should be able to get to red. He does, so that's the right move. And he should be able to drop on mega as soon as he gets it. And he does. Guardian drops, and weak LG. Really got to be stronger than that if they drop.
Yeah, Nervzzz really should have punished Guardian for dropping there. I'm pretty sure he had pretty close to similar health, and with him in midair, he really should have absolutely destroyed him there. But with, I think it's top YA that's up now? No, bottom YA, which is good for Nervzzz. and then RA and bottom YA, top YA will be up. So Nervzzz should be able to get the top YA, but I'll probably
Guardian had plasma gun there. I don't think he's confident enough to be able to do the slime climb though.
I guess if you don't duel much, you're not going to really practice. So, but anyway, we got Mega up in 3 seconds, and it should be Guardian. So let's see if Nervzzz can do some damage on it. He does a good rocket, probably do about 50 damage, 60 damage. So we got bottom YA up, and yeah, Nervzzz just took it. So top YA and RA at the same time. So let's see if Nervzzz can do some damage on the RA, and Guardian
just leaves it. What? He mustn't be able to do the slime climb because he went to go get a rocket launcher to be able to rocket jump up. I'd say that's what it was.
But I don't see, even if you knew you couldn't do it, or you didn't have the plasma gun, you definitely stick around.
Yeah.
Try and do some damage at least. Anyway, with both YAs up and the Mega, Guardian does get it, but he hasn't got it yet, and he does take some rocket. And that's just filthy aggression. That is filthy, and he deserves death first, that sort of aggression. It just shouldn't work, and a good thing it didn't, because I really don't think that it would be good for Nervzz's confidence if Guardian did another aggressive move like that and it worked. So Nervzzz should be able to
now, that's just foolish aggression, He shouldn't be attacking like that with lightning gun through a tunnel when Nervzzz has rocket launcher. I know that's how he's been playing the whole time, and it has been working, but you know, it just shouldn't work. And Nervzzz takes full control when he gets this Mega and should be able to rocket jump to red. Don't leave the Mega, Nervzzz.
No, it was good that he left it because then Guardian dropped down for it and has no way to get to the RA now. Although it's probably a bad move, it did work out to leave it for a split second. But anyway, we got, pretty sure that it's confusing.
Bottom yellow.
Is that top right? Yeah.
Of course bottom yellow is the bottom timer.
Well, it never used to be like that, I swear. Anyway, so we got Nervzzz in full control, and should be able to grab that YA behind him and then set up for the RA. Maybe even steal the Mega after that, so not steal it, take it, because he's in control. And solid LG, to do well to drop, yeah.
Yeah, he does. And hits the shot. Get the spawn frag. No, he hasn't been really looking for spawn frags. You know, that can really help you in this sort of game. Did that rail hit? I don't think it did.
Yeah, it did. I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh, okay. So bottom yellow's up. Nervzzz should be able to get it. Guardian drops for it. He will die, and he didn't. So Nervzz's got a lot of health, a lot of stack. Really should be able to rack up a couple of frags here, especially with no items up for 10 seconds.
At least, if not get a frag, at least push Guardian off so he won't have any chance of getting in on either of the items, which will be equally as good in a situation like this. Assuming that you're not going to make a major fuck up and let him.
He's not going to get Mega though. Yeah, he let Mega. He didn't split properly, I suppose. It's a bit hard, but yeah, he left a couple of seconds too late on Mega, too early on Mega rather, so he couldn't get over to it in time. But he hits a nice rail, so that should nullify it a bit. He's definitely got the stack advantage, but only by 100 health. So if he runs into these grenades, they'll be bad. So he should do well to back off to the lightning gun.
At that position, he definitely should have either, if he's going to rush through hard.
Should kill him now.
With the LG.
Guardian drops.
Oh, bad weapon choice. Bad
weapon choice. Shouldn't have used that. Should have used lightning gun. Be safe. Pick up the Mega and then rush because you know he's going to have like 250 health to 40. And maybe not even rush, just sort of be happy with that. The fact Guardian has no health. But yeah, that was wrong weapon choice, and that's really what cost him. He should be able to get to this red though if Guardian's not quick. And Guardian isn't quick, but Nervzzz fails to jump. And he'll drop and kill him here, so that's poor play by... He does hit a crucial rocket on his death, but you know, that's just a mistake by Nervzzz to have not made that jump. If he's going to go for the red, make sure you get the red. You know, you don't want to drop and then not get the red. So red armor up in 4 seconds, Guardian's definitely going to take that.
Well, it's not so bad for Nervzzz. I mean, these are only 4 all. It's not like he has some catch-up work to do, because that's when you're really in trouble, when you need to eventually push. But with both YAs up, we should see Nervzzz be able to grab at least one. No, he won't be able to grab both, but he should be able to grab one and do some good damage on the Mega. And he's switching into the Mega with a big rocket by Guardian.
So red armor up soon, Guardian's going to get it though. But Nervzzz sits nice rail. He could do well to stick around here and pick it up. But he in a grenade trick.
If he's quick, he should be able to get up there, and he will be quick, so get him. Oh, he misses the boomstick.
Yeah, he still could kill Guardian, he probably should, and he does, so that's good by him.
And
But he should have really got that red, yeah.
Spawn. I think there's been 2 spawns where Guardian spawned right in that spot. I think that's a bit unfortunate for Nervzzz, because that yellow can really be a big boost for you when you've only got 100 HP. Strong LG,
but he hits, Guardian hits a nice rail, so, you know. Pick up those health bubbles and get to the red armor. If you can do the grenade jump, that'll be handy right now. But he doesn't need to. He should have gone through the teleport, yeah. He didn't choose to though. And Guardian's still messing around. Guardian's item awareness hasn't been that great, especially on the red armor. He's left it up a few times. We'll die from another rail though, that's all Nervzzz, so he'll probably back off.
No, I think Nervzzz would be well to try and rail him as he went to the RA there, but it wasn't to be, I guess. And with 5 seconds on me, you have to say Guardian's looking in a good position to take this, unless he thinks that Nervzzz has already taken it, which he won't now as he's seen it.
So red armor and lower you out by 8. Nervzzz really has to take this yellow red armor, but he's given up his good position. But Guardian's sort of not knowing where it is either, so Nervzzz will jump for it. That's a big mistake from Guardian, big mistake. Definitely should have. If he's not going to take the red armor when he's in control, he has to deal damage on it, and he's just letting it for free. Then that's just pretty much unforgivable mistake. But I suppose with a minute left, he's sort of doesn't want to die here. Nervzzz should pick up this Guardian drops. That's a mistake by Guardian. He needs to pick up this mega though. A rail will kill Guardian. He's got to follow. He's got to follow.
And it's a bit of bad luck. He should be able to grab the red and then jump towards Guardian.
He'll die from a rail though. He'll die from a rail. So Guardian's just going to bust back. Let's see if he can find him.
He's not going to be able to, I don't think. And if he does, there is 25 seconds, so he'll find him here, but I'm not sure whether... Oh, he's gone the wrong way.
Nah, I don't think he's going to find him. It's going to be GG.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure even if he finds him here, it's going to be tough to get the kill.
Nah,
yeah, GG.
The Guardian's going to be Div 2 champion. Well done him. You know, played better than Nervzzz on the day. Bit unfortunate for Nervzzz to not have won, I suppose. I mean, Guardian did make a fair few mistakes in that map, but you know he did hit some nice shots back to make counter that. So I guess that's what the difference was in the end.
Yeah, congratulations to Guardian, did well, surprised me. I thought Nervzzz really would have been able to put up more of an effort, but no, Guardian played well. Aggressive, maybe a little too aggressive at times, but definitely got the job done, so you can't really complain. So
yeah, so well done to him.
Guardian, and I'm off. Good games.
Yeah. Yeah, so wrap